right, so today I'm going to show you a quick stretching routine that I do regularly, and this is to increase flexibility. Now, whenever you're doing stretching, just a principle, you have to stretch for more than these 10-15 second stretches I see people doing. That's not going to increase flexibility. So a minimum of 30 seconds. I recommend at least a minute per stretch in each position. So I'll go through all the positions with you, and we'll try and keep this video nice and concise here. The first stretch I like to do is called a runner stretch. We bring the leg back. This changes it when you bring the leg here, so I actually like this stretch better, where we bring the leg back behind us. And if you have knee problems, you can make adjustments. And then we're going to go straight over the leg, grab the foot, try and bring the head down towards the knee. We hold that for a full minute. Then we're going to come off at about a 45-degree angle. Okay, you can also grab the foot here if you like, or the ankle. And we're going to bring ourselves across the knee at about a 45. This is going to hit the lateral hamstrings more. And we're going to hold there, again, breathing nice and slow and deep, and kind of increasing the stretch as we go along, okay? That's going to be a minute as well. We do that on both sides. That's 4 minutes so far. Then what I like to do, and so let's say I started with my right leg, went to my left. I actually go right into the left pigeon stretch. We'll turn this way so I can fit on the mat here, okay? Again, you know, this is my modification. I'm not a certified yoga instructor, but we want the hip to be facing down. I do not like the leg directly across, only because it causes a lot of torque on the knee, and if you have good knees, then that's fine. Even if you, you're just super flexible. But I really like having about a 45-degree angle here, but you can change that as necessary. And so I go straight over the leg, okay, and this is going to be a minute hold as well. Then I'm going to go the angle of my shin, which is about 45-ish. I'm going to go that direction, okay, and kind of lay over my thigh bone here, okay, if you see it. And then I'm going to go about 45, and I'm going to lay in that direction. Again, for a full minute, I do both sides. This time it went left and then right. After that, what I like to do is I get up with one knee down, one up. I lean forward, okay, keeping my torso, nice and vertical, okay. And I'm going to lean into it, getting these anterior hip flexors here, okay, and getting a little bit underneath here with some of the hamstrings and adductors in there. And what I'm going to do, I place this hand down. I'm going to reach behind. So the side that the knee's up, you use that hand, reach to the opposite foot or ankle, and I'm going to, let's do it from the side so you can see it better, okay? I'm going to go straight first, right, pinning the foot as close as I can, trying to really stretch out those anterior hip flexors there, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate my thigh. So here you see my thigh is actually facing that direction. I'm going to rotate my thigh forward, and my body facing across towards my knee, and I'm going to push my sternum towards my heel, okay? Sternum towards heel. Now again, we're holding each of these, so a minute straight, a minute sternum towards the heel, and then of course we do the opposite side. So, what do we have so far? We have 4 minutes for the hamstring stretch, okay? Then for the pigeon stretch, we have another 4 minutes, we're at 8. And then for this one, we have another 4 minutes. Now we're at 12, okay? And we're going to do one more stretch, okay? I like to get into it this way, but I'll show you an alternative way. We go heels down, toes up, and we scoot, 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 and then we place ourselves down into as deep a split as possible, and then we can make adjustments to push yourself forward a little bit more, okay? If you can't do that, you can start with a V here and scoot, scoot, scoot until you can't scoot anymore. So you don't have to go down that way. If you have really bad flexibility, it's better to start from the floor. If you get close, I mean, even within 6 inches of getting down in that split position, then you can place your hands down and get yourself into a nice position here. Now, last stretch, what do? We go 1 minute forward, right? So 1 minute we reach, try and bring our head down, but we want to keep the toes facing up. Don't let the toes roll or the thighs roll forward. Okay, thighs stay externally rotated, boop, just like that. And then we're gonna go 1 minute over the one side. Sometimes I'll do it where I go this way, but I don't have the greatest flexibility there, and I'm really trying to work the legs more than the side body here, so I'm going to reach for that foot and go straight over that leg 1 minute, straight over this leg 1 minute. You could be done there with 15 minutes, but I like to do 1 more minute straight forward again before I'm done. And that's a 16-minute stretching routine. 4 different movements. Obviously, we're doing it bilaterally. You could use a little timer or your phone to time yourself with it. You can do it while, I generally do it while I'm multitasking, usually watching TV or something like that, or a movie. I'll get in front of the TV with the mat and I'll just go through all these stretches. Again, it takes about 16 minutes. Sometimes I do additional stretches, but that's a good 16-minute routine. Let's say you're pressed for time. Do 30 seconds per stretch. You're still going to get a great benefit from it. It's 8 minutes. Everybody has 8 minutes a day to spend. I recommend at least 5 days a week if you want to increase flexibility. If you have any questions, let me know. Stay strong. I'll see you next time.